I've been reading a lot of Revelation lately, and I want to read y'all this chapter in Revelation 9. Let it sink in for a minute. And in those days shall men seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. Tormented in tribulation. Tormented. You know, I had this dream last night, and the weird thing is my wife had the same exact dream. I started to go back to sleep and not write it down. And I've been doing that lately, disobeying God, and I'm just being honest. I don't know why, I just feel like I'm so tired, I have to go right back to sleep. And then sometimes I'll forget the dreams. This time I actually wrote it down. But the weird thing is, my wife woke up at the same exact time I did, and it was 9:36. We went to bed pretty early last night. In my dream, which she had the same exact one, I'm going to tell y'all about that too. Me and her were laying on the trampoline in the backyard. I don't know where my kids were. I remember seeing them in my dream. I think they were in the house. I don't think they were outside with us at this time. But we were covered up with a blanket because of the mosquitoes and stuff. And we were looking at the stars. And there was this one thing I kept seeing in the sky. It was a group of stars, and it was forming something, and I couldn't see it because the limbs were in the way. And then I remember my eyes being so heavy that I fell asleep in my dream. Well, I woke up looking straight up at the sky, and I drew some pictures. Sorry, y'all, it looks like a 3-year-old drew it. I'm not an artist. But here's the first one. The stars formed into a palm tree, and there weren't lines like this. It was just bright stars that formed into a palm tree, but I just can't draw. And that went away, and then I saw a lot of this, and I knew it was death. So palm trees and death. And I remember in my dream, I said, please no. And then in big bold letters in the stars, I saw this. Yes. And just right after that, a green heart with an X through it. The weird thing is, I started to tell my wife about this while she was awake with me. And then she started freaking out. And she said, me too. And she started naming this off. Started naming it off. I guess it was, you know, I've had that problem of not writing them down lately and forgetting them. So the Lord was like, okay, well, I'll give it to her too. That way you won't forget. It's just amazing. Y'all, we are definitely in the last moments. I've got to pray on all this. I don't know what it exactly means yet, but God is good, and may take a few days, but he always tells me what my dreams mean if they're from him. But I wanted to share this with y'all because I thought it was pretty amazing. Hope all of you are doing well. I love all of you, and God bless.